Excuse me. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning, KSA.
How are you?
Very fine.
Welcome to 226th meeting of fellow Toastmasters Club. As your Sergeant at Arms, it is my privilege to open today's meeting. You know, life can sometimes feel a little cantankerous, noisy, difficult, even disagreeable. But the beauty of Toastmasters is that when we step into this room, we transform that chaos into confidence, connection, and growth. My duty is simple yet important: to ensure the space is warm, welcoming, and ready for you to shine. Before we begin, let me briefly share our ground rules. Number 1, put your mobile phones in silent. I'll give you 5 seconds to do that. Thank you. Do not enter or exit while the speaker is on the stage. If you want to move, do so when you hear clap song. Applaud warmly to encourage every role player and speakers. Restrooms are at the back of the stage and water bottles are placed near the door. And most importantly, embrace this as a safe space to practice, learn, and grow. With that, let's get started on a wonderful session ahead. Now it's my honor to call upon our presiding officer, Toastmaster John.
Let's start with one big round of applause to all of us. I think I'm doing like the news feeder that's coming and telling updates on what exactly is happening in the Toastmasters world kinds. So one big thing that has happened is we have a new member that has joined. Welcome to Toastmasters. And with that, in the last 1.5 months, not even 1.5 months, I think we've got 6 new registrations done. Okay, so the membership team is on a roll right now. Okay, so that's, for doing this. Kudos to all of you for bringing in all of the guests inside. We have an overflowing, like a number of guests that are coming in, and we are really, really happy that all of us are contributing towards this. Now, one more update. Quickly telling you is the contest that is happening on the 31st of August. It will happen right here, and the other happy news is the area contest also will happen right here, which will happen on the 21st of September. So if you are here and if you are not taking any office roles to run the contest as such, just participate. Just participate. It is going to give you a lot of learnings and a lot of if we win, we are good with that also. And we have a very I hope it's a very non-competitive area. And so the scope of us winning and going to the division level and district level is high. So please participate. It will be a great learning curve for all of us. Because every time we are doing a prepared speech here, preparing for a competition is different. Yeah? Any help anybody needs, please reach out. I am here. Toastmaster Saranya is here. We can help you with whatever we are doing. Please watch all of the videos that Toastmaster Monica is sharing in the WhatsApp group, and they themselves are a great learning material because you know what is working, what is not working in the Toastmasters world. With that, I had one more announcement. If you are I will take 10 minutes. Okay, so with that, I think I will announce the meeting number 226 open, and I myself am the Toastmaster of the day, so I am going to introduce myself and start this. Okay, so what is the theme for today?
Introvert.
On those lines, let me ask you, do you know of this group of people who are really strong in brain, who are great leaders, who talk a lot? What are they called? Actually, introverts. They are the ones that are really strong in brain, great leaders. And do you have an introvert friend? They will talk to the level that you tell them stop, and then you scream at them saying, please stop, I need to leave. That's when they leave you. They are the people, they're actually introverts. But you know what exactly happened? These extroverts, they're around 40% in this world. And they always keep thinking, saying whatever they do is great. Because you know what happens? When an extrovert is talking to an introvert, did I point extrovert to myself? No. When an extrovert is talking to an introvert, and if the introvert is responding really slowly, the extrovert actually gets nervous. And when they get nervous, you know what they do? They don't say, I am being too fast or I am being too loud. They'll say, you are being too slow. And because of that, they started framing introverts as people that are not very capable of it. And that slowly went on to where parents were worried about introverted children. If you're introverted, you cannot be in the top management. If you're introverted, you cannot actually like climb up the corporate ladder. All of those things came in from the rules that these extroverts put there because they were uncomfortable with the silence that the introverts were bringing in. Yeah. So quickly telling you about. Yeah, let's do a quick introvertedness test. Okay, this one I got from ChatGPT. And I'm going to put you through this test here. Okay, so if you are A, raise hands. If you are B, raise hands for this. Okay, but before I start here, I would like to tell you saying introvertedness is different from shyness. Shyness will go away with practice, but introvertedness is how your brain functions. You just have to accommodate with it. But let's start with this. Okay, party test. When you enter a party floor, you run directly to the dance floor, but run directly to the dance floor. Nice. Okay. When you enter a party room, you look for a corner where you can stand, watch people, and nobody is watching you. Nice, awesome. Phone ring test. When your phone suddenly rings, you immediately pick it up and say hello. You look at it as if some alien entered or is lying on your table. Introverts can't even raise hands now, no? Like spotlight. Praveena's like, no. Yeah, nice. Your weekend plan, hanging out with 10 friends or Netflix, hanging out with 10 friends. Netflix and sleep. Yeah, nice. Okay. New people test. You have to meet a new person today. You are so excited to meet that person. You are already tired even before you know the person. Yeah, nice. So this is last test, superpower test. You have the power of invisibility, but the power of invisibility to fight the villains versus power of invisibility to avoid small talks. Fight the villains. Nice. Avoid small talks. I just be invisible. Nice. Yeah. So you see here, this is like a quick test of who am I? Am I an introvert or an extrovert? There's another term that is there along with this. It's called the ambivert. What is an ambivert? Ambivert is where you know saying here like I can switch to an extrovert mode whenever I want to. Is the ambivert mode. We will talk more about that soon, but before which I want to quickly talk about the meeting structure here, okay? We are all here because we want to talk, yeah? And I'll tell you how exactly this stage, this spotlight is going to help introverts to come out and speak also, yeah? And so what exactly happens here, the first segment is a segment of prepared speeches. People that are going through their projects, they are going to be coming here, they are going to be sharing what they prepared, what they learned, and they will get evaluated on that. Second segment is called the table topic segment, where you will be given an on-the-spot topic and you will come here and talk. That's the fun segment of this. Third segment is where you get evaluated on a lot of things that are happening here. And speaking about evaluation, we have a team of evaluators and we have a master evaluator, general evaluator, who will be introducing the team of evaluators here. Please put your hands together for the general evaluator of the day.
Very good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. So, today I am the general evaluator. And why do we need to evaluate? Any answers?
To improve ourselves. To improve ourselves and find out our mistakes.
Yes. Toastmasters is a professional ground where things happen in a professional way, in a structured way. And we need to evaluate whether those standards are met. Toastmasters have set a standard of this kind. Whether are we reaching to those standards? Evaluation will tell us. To help in that process, I have a team called TAG team, and I would like to invite our timer, Toastmaster Naveen, who is going to explain the importance of managing time in Toastmasters Club. so that we know why we need to strictly adhere to the time.
Good morning to the Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good morning.
I'm timer for today. And for people switches it's like 5 to 7 minutes. And for 5 minutes I'll be showing the green card. And 6 minutes I'll be showing the yellow card. And for 7 minutes I'll be showing the red card. And for table topic speaks, it's like 1 to 2 minutes. For 1 minute I'll be showing the green card. And 1 minute 30 seconds I'll be showing the yellow card. And 2 minutes I'll be showing the red card. And for evaluation part, it's like 2 to 3 minutes. And for 2 minutes I'll be showing the green card. And 2 minutes 30 seconds I'll be showing the yellow card. And 3 minutes I'll be showing the red card. And yeah, it's hard to manage the time, it's endeavorous. But I hope everyone will do the best part and finish within the time limit. Thank you.
So thank you, Toastmaster Navi. Now I would like to call the counter, Toastmaster Nandini, and she will tell us why we should not use R's and M's.
Good morning, everyone. The purpose of our counter is to know the words and sounds that are used as past fillers by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen to overused words including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen to filler words including ha, il. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, this means, something like that. At the end of the meeting, I will share the report. Over to the gentleman.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nandini. Now I would like to call the grammarian, Toastmaster KALAIMANI, and she will be orienting you about the importance of speaking the right grammar and a role.
Good morning, everyone. I am the grammarian for today. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers and then making a note of the correct usage of the language and also the misuse of the language. I will also make note of outstanding words, phrases and quotes. It is my responsibility to introduce word of the day, that is content errors, meaning difficult to deal with or argumentative. Example, Donald Trump's cantankerous response to the reporters sparked a outrage during the press conference. At the end of this meeting, I will provide the report on the word usage as well as the language usage. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster KALAIMANI, for that. And now I would like to call the listener of the day, Toastmaster Karthikeyan.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests speaking. I want to ask you one question, which is the most important role or activity in a Toastmasters meeting?
Listening.
No prizes, but when I ask in the end, I will give you some prize. So, we in 2 hours, we are going to listen to speeches which will last for 1.5 hours. But only one person can speak at a time. But balance 50 people will be listening. So listening activity takes a major part in our day's meeting in Toastmasters. Like 20 people are listening. 20 to 1.5 hours is 30 hours of listening, whereas speaking is only 1.5 hours. Like our TMOD asks, why you evaluate? If you have to improve something, first you have to measure it, evaluate it. Then only you can start improving. So, if listening has to be improved, I will have to evaluate, number one. And why listening is so critical? Because if you want to be a good speaker, first and foremost, you have to be a very good listener. That is why listening is important. I am going to ask questions at the end of the session to check and evaluate how good your listening has been throughout the meeting. Thank you.
Postmaster Karthikeyan for the wonderful note that he gave, and as general evaluator, I'll be recording all the process that was happening from right from the beginning till the very end, and I'll be presenting my general evaluator report at the end of the meeting. Thank you so much. Over to Postmaster.
Awesome. Time for prepared speeches. We are going to be listening to an amazing speech by Toastmaster PRAVEENA in some time. But before I call Toastmaster PRAVEENA to the front, I would like to call the evaluator, Toastmaster Samuel, to come front and introduce himself.
Good morning, Toastmasters. Today my colleague speaker is Toastmaster PRAVEENA. She is doing a pathway presentation mastery project 2 level 1, where the purpose of this project was to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Time up, no, 5 to 7 minutes is the time. Over to you.
Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster PRAVEENA. Toastmaster PRAVEENA, where is that? Where is that Toastmaster?
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Imagine this. A gorgeous grandma holding a knife and ready to cut her birthday cake. And the children are excited and eager to grab the slice of the cake. But the grandma didn't understand the eagerness of the children. She slowly leans towards the cake and about to cut. Suddenly someone shouted, "Stop!" Just like in every Tamil serial, there is a person who stops at the peak moment. We all turned our heads towards him, and towards him, he asked me a question. That question turned the entire birthday party into a debate. Now, you might wondering who was that gorgeous grandma and what was the mysterious question that turned the birthday party into a serious debate. For that, we have to rewind to my 4th standard. It all began when a student joined to my class. Her name was Charu. He was a close friend to me. She sat next to me and within days we became inseparable. One day she invited me to her grandma's 80th birthday. And since she wanted to make that birthday special, I told her, "Don't worry, I bring the cakes and there is a bakery near my home." So I promised her to bring the best one. The big day arrived. I don't want to disappoint my friend, so I reached early. There I see the house was decorated beautifully and the guests were chatting with laughter and the smell and aroma came from the kitchen, very awesome. And I was entering to the home, I see the gorgeous grandma. She looked lovely in the silk saree. And everything goes normal until he asked me the question, "Praveena, where is that?" I was confused. Which one? And asked me, "Where is the birthday candles?" That time only I realized I brought the cake, but I completely forgot the candles. I thought we have candles at home, right? So there is no need to buy the candles. So I said, "Why can't we cut the cake without candles?" But he said, no. Without candles, the birthday isn't fulfilled. And Charu's mom said, "Don't worry, we use incense sticks and these are thin and long, just like candles." But the grandma objected, "No, it only gives the smell. Use campers instead. We want the light and fire, right? So use campers." She said, "Edima, and the karpoorathi ethen." And I was like, "What? Camper on the cake?" I was full of laughter and I can't control my laughter and I moved to a silent place. but the entire birthday party was turned into a serious debate. One suggests that we wait until someone buy the candles, and others said and others supported the instant sticks, and the grandma and the children are shouting, light the candle and cut the cake. We are too hungry. Please cut the cake. And I was the only person who turned the entire birthday party into a religious prayer. So, fellow Toastmasters, in our life we make some mistakes, but in my life, that mistakes are turned into a comedy show. So, what I want to tell you, if you invite me to your birthday party, don't worry, I will bring the cakes along with candles and campers. Thank you.
TMOD பலச்சிட்டு
That's awesome. Okay, that was very nice. We'll take 1 minute silence for the evaluator to compose his thought now. The 360-degree form has been sent to the group. If you can click there and give your feedback to Toastmaster Praveena's presentation. Okay, nice. Guess this Toastmaster. எப்போ வருவார் எப்படி வருவார் யாருக்கும் தெரியாது. நான் வர வேண்டிய நேரத்தில் கரெக்டாக வருவார். Yes. You're going to speak Toastmaster KALAIMANI. And before I invite Toastmaster KALAIMANI to come here and speak on stage, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Abhilasha to come here and introduce the speakers.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. My target speaker is giving his pathway in presentation mastery, level 3, effective body language. As he had given at the very last moment, I just outlined, I will be looking his body language with his voice tone. The purpose of the project is he should have effective body language when presenting his speech. Over to Toastmaster.
Toastmaster KALAIMANI on stage. Work versus passion. Work versus passion.
So good morning to Toastmaster and fellow guests. So how many of you working your goal towards a passion? How many of you focus your current passion in your work? Okay, you can see 3, 4, 5. Very good. Okay. Even when I was a boy, I had a passion. When I was in 12th standard, I wanted to become a chartered accountant. I told my dad and ma'am, they told me okay that time. After I passed my 12th standard, I scored 1000 square marks, 1000 plus score. Then suddenly my family member and my teacher told me, you have to become a teacher because teacher job is very secure and your life will be settled. So anyway, I had chosen a particular teacher courses. I completed, but I did not work any school. I did not do anything related to teaching. After my postgraduate, I decided I want to be a freelance photographer. Second, my passion is freelance photographer. I learned photography and everything. I opened a shop. I learned a lot of new things, and I told my dad, so I want to become a freelance photographer. So I want roaming in and around India and abroad country also. They told me, no, you are a postgraduate. Close your shop first, then go to the job. So my second passion also got stuck. So why should I say few examples? I saw recently Virat Kohli one interview video. The video told us only 1% of the people working towards their passion. The rest 99% they are working towards their work. So if you do small work, you will get small money. If you add more work, you will get more money. So money is going same way, then your work pressure, everything goes up. Suppose wherein you are patient, once achieved, your work is less, but you are getting more money. For example, Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli, when he was a batter, he selected in Indian team. Initially, he had a lot of struggle onboarding the particular Indian team. He did not earn so much of money. Once he entered in Indian team, his income level goes very, very, very high. Okay. So here I want to say something about passion and work. Actually, when I was in 35 plus, I had a third important passion in my life. I want to become a coach. Simultaneously, I have joined as a banker. I have been working as a banker. Even though I am trying my passion in part-time also, but my family member did not allow me. You are getting lax salary, you have to work, focus on work. Don't focus on other work like coaching and all. So here I found something. When I was here, boy, teenage man, I crossed 3 important stages in my life. I lost my passion, I lost my confidence because of my work. Even though I had faced some challenges because my family member also not supported really high. I am the single earning person in my family, so my family member also stopped my passion because money is important more than passion, I learned. So if you have passion in something, you have to focus your passion and track your passion, achieve your goal. Thank you.
That was a nice speech. 1 minute silence for the evaluator to collect their thoughts. And 360-degree form is shared in the group. Please keep there and give your own feedback. We are going to be listening to one more speech, prepared speech from Toastmaster Harish. But before I invite Toastmaster Harish on stage, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Mani to introduce the speech.
So my next target speaker is Toastmaster Harish. He's delivering level 2 project 1 from the presentation mastery pathway. I think today is presentation mastery day. The purpose of this project is to learn or review the basic methods of writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. So I will be evaluating based on this whether he has written the speech with a defined purpose and the speech is well organized or not. So timer, please note the time is 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you. Over to the
Toastmaster Harish, the end goal should be changing lives. The end goal should be changing lives. Toastmaster Harish.
Hello to Toastmaster. When selecting this topic, I was little skeptical. I was little tense because this is a very deep topic, and some of you might think already I came to woke up early, came to Toastmaster. Again, you are giving a motivational speech and very deep speech, and also in YouTube, if I say a video, I skip it, or what I will do is I'm not interested. But you are giving a speech on Sunday morning regarding motivation and such a deep speech. Don't worry, I won't go too deep. The topic says the end goal should be helping others. I'm going to tell a story about a cricket team. Every cricket team wants to win the match, but there's a cricket team in England which ensures that they don't want to win the match. They play a kind of cricket called baseball. What they do is, if a ball comes, they hit, and when they look back, the stump is broken, they are all out. I think they should change the name from baseball to outball because most of the time they are out. I'd like to share a story of another cricketer. Just imagine that this deadline is the boundary and you just step it and touch the ball. It's a 6. And after that, the dynamics of the game changes. But he thought to himself, it happens, but I will ensure that India wins. And he has a heart of a lion, and he is none other than Mohammad Siraj. Man, what a man! And just imagine, I'm going to a government exam. Don't worry, I don't think I'll be able to even go, unlike my wife where she passed level 1, level 2. Just imagine I'm going level 1 with the mentor, level 2 with the mentor. But level 3, 4, 5, I don't go with the mentor. What happened? Definitely I failed. There's no change in that. But this man, Mohammad Siraj, without Jasprit Bumrah, I'm talking about the recent conclusion India touching the Tendulkar, Anderson Trophy back. India won all the matches without the national pressure, which Virat Kohli calls him Jasprit Bumrah. And that man, Mohammad Siraj, stepped in. He was, whenever he used the ball, he was bowling. And next day, they recovered only 70 or 80 runs. But what happened was, he took the wicket. And just imagine, there was one wicket in hand and 7 runs to win. Just a small mistake, a small right. And if a batsman hits 6, the game is over. But that man believed in himself. What he did was, he just bowled the Yorker and the stumps out. And India won the match by just 6 runs. It shows 2 things. Whenever you are tense, if you show turn your attention into energy, you will win. And that Mohammad Siraj, his end goal was making India win the match. And he did it. while the same England, there is a 80 runs and 7 wickets in hand, but the end goal was just hitting and getting out. So similarly in life, our end goal should be always be that we help our team win. I like to share a story of a 20-year-old boy who published a book. And the book didn't go well. It was August 9th and he was sleeping. He woke up from the bed. He was thinking, why did I publish his book? I asked my father to spend 50,000 to publish his book. And the book is a failure, I am a failure. And he just wake up, have a cup of coffee. Then it's 10 o'clock. His mother called him. He was scared. He was scared thinking that his mother is going to tell him, first itself told you don't publish the book. You publish it, and if I tell you, you think that I'm not supporting you. So I didn't tell, but it was a letter. And from his mom's friend daughter. And what he thought was it's going to be so bad that he felt that it's going to be a negative review. It was in a WhatsApp. So his mother passed phone to him. He just looked, and for a magical moment, the book, the letter was written that I was going through depression, and this book helped me overcome depression. And the book name is 52 Codes to Change Your Life, and author HARISH. And that day I realized, like how ego should be changing life. My own motivation. Even if one book was sold and it changed people's life, I will be happy. Next, you might ask that, okay, you are talking about general things, but let's be practical, Harish. How do you implement it in our life? I'm just a manager, and I'm just an employee. Let's say you are working in a small company, you are a manager, and you have just 3 employees working under you. And your overall company has 20 employees. Just imagine, you are not just a manager. You are a manager of the people, managing 3 people. Well, if you motivate them, train them well, they will grow. And what will happen if they grow? They make the company grow. If the company grows, the revenue will grow. If the revenue grows, the company will do more salary. More salary means more number of people earning more and they enjoying life. Thank you. Like the topic is, the end goal should be changing people's life. Thank you.
1 minute silence for the evaluator to compose their thoughts. Time will let me know. The 360-degree form is also shared in the WhatsApp group. Please give your feedbacks. Awesome. Okay, so we are going to break we are going to have a 10-minute break. Before which I want to put one thought in your head. When we come back, we share it with everybody. Okay. If you are an introvert or if you are not an introvert, one weirdest thing that you have seen somebody do as an introvert or you have done as an introvert, something that you will come back and share. Okay, as an introvert. Sorry, reframing it. As an introvert or an extrovert, some weirdest thing that you've seen as an extrovert do or an introvert do. So why would they do that? Like that kind of a thing. So I'll give you one example. I conduct Zoom sessions and this extremely introverted girl that comes to this class and she was supposed to speak. So I spotlighted her and she immediately turned off video and then messaged me saying, "Sir, why did you spotlight me? I'm feeling very nervous right now, I'm shivering, what is happening?" And I got very scared because she's sitting alone at home and I thought she was like going to faint or something. So something like that. Okay, some planning that you did, something that you saw somebody do, or you did or somebody else did. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.